על כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל שלום במרומיו יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו la 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 Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. 1, 2, 3, 1. No. Shir l'Adonai. Erg nice. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Sing unto God, all the earth, a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God, and we'll all sing along. All the earth, a new song unto God. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. I will sing unto God a new song.
Eric, can I grab a handheld mic from you when you have a chat? Okay, so Shabbat Shalom. Oh, it's right in front of me.
There we
right
go.
in front of me. Of course it is. Thank you, sir. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
All right, it's good to be back. I've been away for a few weeks, so it's nice to be in. I said, I hope that they remember who I am. So, Shabbat Shalom. Aaron, welcome. Glad you're here. And thanks for coming out on a dreary, cold, leaves are almost completely fallen fall evening. And welcome, Shabbat Shalom, to all of our viewers from your couches at home. We like to begin by sharing some celebrations of good things happening. I'm going to spoil one of them and just say happy birthday, Leon. We're glad that you are celebrating your birthday with us tonight. So, and thank you for running all those errands for Vera today. That's a wonderful way to spend your birthday. I'm sure you were thrilled. Happy birthday. Other simchas are good things. I know Abelsons have something, but I don't know if they're in here. Oh, there they are. Okay, I'm coming back to you, Martin. All right, Rich.
We actually have a bunch of things. Yeah. It was our 40th anniversary last weekend. And our daughter's 10th anniversary about a few weeks ago. Yeah, I know. Courtney and Adam. Yeah, yeah. And then our youngest daughter, Maddie, got into PA school, physician's assistant school. Yeah, she starts in March, and it's been an odyssey, but we're very happy for her. Indeed.
Yeah. That's excellent. All right, lots of good things, Abelsons. All right. Mr. Martin Light.
Well, Ann and I are celebrating something with the young folks today, and Ann wants to tell you.
All right. Today is our anniversary. It's our 60th, but I'm his third wife. So I'm not that old.
That's not true. I was 14 and she was 12.
You were a child bride.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is it really your 60th anniversary today? Happy anniversary. Wow, I love that so much. Amazing. Martin, you did great. Good job on the third one. You did really well. It was so good. Okay. I know. Okay, I know I'm coming back to you. I'm coming.
Hi. All three of my kids will be home for Thanksgiving. So.
Ask about that. That's so great. Is Max on his way right now?
Just got home and everything else is coming tomorrow.
Okay, that's excellent. Nice. All right, who did I just say I was going back to? Oh, Ronnie. Sorry, Ronnie.
I don't know if this is good or not, but Eli Schuster passed his road test, so clear the road.
All right, so if anybody needs a free ride, just ask Eli. Okay, I love that we have so many good things. I'm coming to the Rubios in just a moment.
My mom turned a very healthy 89 years old last weekend on November 15th. We celebrated at the Cracker Barrel in Leeds, Alabama, with 15 of her friends, and it was delightful.
Yay. Those are good things. Okay, Rubios?
Okay, so our daughter is also pregnant in addition to our daughter-in-law, so we're going to have a grandchild at the beginning of May and a grandchild at the end of May, and we closed on our house in 2 weeks. So life is great.
Gosh, I love that. Oh my gosh, so you're getting 3? Wow. Wow. Okay. And oh my gosh, would you like to say hello into the microphone?
Shabbat Shalom.
Says it all the time.
Okay. The cuteness is out of control over here. Do you want to say Shabbat Shalom? Try. All right, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We'll try again later. Try again later. Okay.
Nanette or Nana Nahama's new Hanukkah book is
Oh my gosh! Did anybody know that Nanette is an author? Nana Nahama? Well, no, you didn't tell me that. And then they dropped off one of these books on my desk. I didn't know it was her. Oh, wow. Oh, like if Georgia O'Keeffe imagined. Oh, I'm going to throw the sermon out and we're just going to have story time in the middle of the service. I love it. Thank you. You can buy Nana Nahama's books on Amazon. There are many. This is just one of them. I love that. I'm so excited to read
she already
it
did,
or
so
look
you
at
don't
it.
have a choice.
I already took it. Sorry, thank you. Okay, if it was your birthday or your anniversary today, would you please come up and light our Shabbat candles?
Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kirshanu b'mitzvotav V'tzivanu lehadlik ner Tzivanu lehadlik ner V'tzivanu lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat Ya la 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 Ya la 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 Ya la 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 ya la 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 la
We continue welcoming in Shabbat with the words of Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nekabela Shamor v'zachor B'ribur echad Ishmiyanu el hameyuchad Adonai echad U'shemo echad L'shemo tiferet V'lithilah Lecha Dodi Likrat kala B'nei Shabbat Nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat kala B'nei Shabbat Nekabela Likrat Shabbat Lechu v'nelcha Ki mekor haberacha Merosh mekedem nesucha Sof ma'aseh b'machshavat techila Lecha Dodi Likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela lechadodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela boi v'shalom ateret bala גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה לחדדי לקראת קלה בני שבת נקבלה לחדדי לקראת קלה בני שבת נקבלה יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה בעלמא דברך ירוצה וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומייכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai la lai 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 la lai lai la lai yai lai lai yai lai Baruchu et Adonai hamivorach Baruch Adonai hamivorach le'olam vaher Baruch Adonai hamivorach le'olam vaher Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai.
So right before Moses strikes the rock in Deuteronomy, which is the sin that will ultimately prevent him from entering the land of Israel, he yells at the Israelites, "Listen now, Morim, listen now, you rebels." But that same word Morim can also mean teachers. Now, we are reading from a portion this week, Toldot in Genesis, where we encounter Jacob and Esau, who could not be more at odds with each other as twins. Our antagonists, the Torah tries to teach us, can be our greatest teachers. The rabbis have long taught what psychologists advise oh so well. When someone irritates you, or annoys you, or infuriates you, there is a lesson in that experience. We are often resistant to learning from people who we don't like their statements or we find them oppositional, but sometimes the measure of our resistance is also a measure of the importance of the lesson. Ahavat Olam, our next prayer, reminds us that God's love and guidance sometimes comes in doses that can be hard to digest, but it's meant to grow us and stretch us nonetheless. In Pirkei Avot, Ben Zoma counsels, Ezehu chacham, halamed mikol adam. Who is wise, the one who learns from everyone. It's easy to learn from those whom we like, but sometimes the lessons of our antagonists are the longest lasting.
Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha hafta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadeta Alkein Adonai Eloheinu b'shochveinu Nasiach b'chukecha V'nizmach b'nivrei Toratecha U'v'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed Ki hem chayenu Ve'orech yameinu Uvahem nege yomam v'layla Nege yomam v'layla Ve'ahavatcha al tasir Mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev amo Yisrael Ohev amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Le'olam va'ed Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha Bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha Ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele Asher anuchi metzavecha Hayom al levavecha Ve'shinantam levanecha Ve'dibarta bam Veshivtecha beveitecha uvlechtecha vaderech uvshokbecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha vehayu letotafot beinenecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tiskeru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai Vitem kedoshim le'Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim להיות לכם אל אלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
So first of all, I feel like, Eddie, you should be the first one to read this book. So I'm going to give this book to you so you can be the first one to read it if you want to, okay? So Mi Chamocha, we often say, is a prayer about freedom. And when we think about freedom, we think about what we are free from, right? We want to be free from tyranny, free from hardship, free from illness. But I think the idea in Judaism, and I said this before, is about what we're free to. The Exodus was about allowing us to be free to something. And I thought we could take a moment, especially as we enter this secular holiday of Thanksgiving, where we're giving gratitude for the blessings in our lives, of what is it that we're free to because we're Jews. So for me, because I'm Jewish, I'm free to learn all the time. There's just, it's a value, we all appreciate it, and it's how I can express my Judaism, is just to continue learning day in and day out. So does somebody else have something that, because you're a Jew, or even if you're not Jewish, if you're joining us because you're wanting to be here in the sanctuary tonight and you're just appreciating freedom, what you're free to?
We're free to question.
Important, yeah.
This will surprise you, but free to debate.
Yes. From you? I can't believe that. It's very strange. Did you have one, Aaron? Am I coming?
I did. Well, my top two were taken, so we're free to crack jokes at ourselves.
Definitely in the sanctuary with Rabbi Flip, for sure. What else are you free to?
Free to disagree.
Free to disagree. Yeah. Faith.
We're free to reach out in our own ways to choose to how we want to celebrate the religion. We're free to do that.
Yeah, to interpret our own way of practice and observance. Yeah, that is a freedom we have, yeah.
We're free to love who we love.
Ah, free to love who we love. Really important. Yep, definitely. What else is it? Lynn?
Free to remember everyone before us who made us who we are as Jews.
Yeah, and we actually, I think, sometimes we go through the prayers, and I find myself doing this. I'm not always thinking about the meaning behind them, but just kind of chanting off the words, which is okay. But the first prayer of our Amidah, the Avot V'Imahot, the one where we kind of say Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, and so on and so forth, it's a reminder of the shoulders upon whom we stand, of those who came before us, who gave us the privileges we have today, fought the fight so we could be here doing what we are doing. Yeah, Aaron?
Free to study, free to learn.
Yeah, I mean, that was mine. I think that's a great thing. Great thing. Yes, Anne?
We're free to gather together as a community of Jews to be able to pray, and that was not always the case.
I thought you were going to say free to gab, which is totally true also.
That too.
But I like what you said. Yes, free to
That should be on
gather.
a t-shirt, free to gab.
Free to gab, yeah. But free to gather, right. And express our Judaism publicly, out loud. Absolutely. Anyone else have one? We're going? Yeah. Oh, Aaron, I love it.
Free to make mistakes as well, because part of learning is making the mistakes to
Yeah.
learn from.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It can't just all be learning.
No, we got to have some, yep. Matthew.
Free to renew and grow.
Yeah, which comes from the failing and getting back up again. Absolutely. And able to get a second chance, and a third, and a fourth, and a fifth. Yeah, nice.
Free to create.
Free to create, yeah. Rebecca.
Free to play cards and to dance.
Yep, to experience joy. All right, well, we'll take all of those freedom twos into our prayer of Michamocha tonight.
Yalla lay 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 yalla lay 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 yalla lay 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 yalla lay 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 yalla lay 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 מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, עושה פלא. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים, מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים. זה לי ענו ויאמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם לעולם ועד. יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 לי. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי לי יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי לי יאללה לי 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 לי. אמן אמן. Our prayer for protection, please sing along. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu, Hashkivenu Leshalom, V'ha'amidenu Shomreinu L'chaim, Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu, Hashkivenu L'shalom. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
Please rise.
Adonai Sephatai Ti יפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Adonai, Sefatai, Tiftach, Ufi, Yagid, Tehilatecha. Baruch Ata Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu ve'Imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, ve'Konei HaKol, ve'Zocher Chasdei Avot ve'Imachot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע משיב הרוח מוריד הגשם מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל הקף הראש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
I invite you to take the next few moments for your own silent prayer and be seated when you are complete.
So this week we read Parshat Toldot, which means generations, and that made me think of this lovely piece of music called Lador Vador, and it's kind of a reminder of all the gifts and blessings that we were talking about earlier. We are gifts and we are blessings. We are history in song. We are hope and we are healing. We are learning to be strong. We are words and we are stories. We are pictures of the past. We are carriers of wisdom. Not the first and not the last. Ledor vador nagid kol lecha. Ledor vador we protect this chain. From generation to generation. Ledor vador, these lips will praise your name. Looking back on the journey that we carry in our hearts, from the shadow of the mountain to the waters that would part, we are blessed and we are holy. We are children of your way. And the words that bring us meaning, we will have the strength to say. Ledor vador nagis kol lecha. Ledor vador we protect this chain. From generation to generation, Ledor vador, these lips will praise your name.
So there's probably no one here. Oh, that's not true, actually. I was going to say there's nobody here who have children at their breakfast table still, but I know that Aaron does. And some of you may remember when you had young kids at your breakfast table. And if you'd ever had that, then I'm going to invite you to use your imagination for this story. Okay. So here's the experiment that Cornell economist Robert H. Frank conducted. He says, for 2 successive days, perhaps as you would on any other morning, take 2 glasses of equal size and fill them both with orange juice, each one to capacity, one for each sibling at the table. On the 3rd day, take the same 2 glasses and fill each one exactly halfway up. And then on the 4th day, fill one child's glass up to the top and the other child's glass only 3/4 of the way. Now record what happens each day. Okay, I no longer have kids at our breakfast, lunch, or dinner table, but I suspect that the results that I would get would be precisely the same as what Frank discovered to be the case. Neither child complains when both glasses are filled exactly equally to capacity, or equally halfway to capacity. However, on that 4th day, when one sibling is given a glass 3/4 full and sees that the other sibling has been given a glass that is totally full, that is when the trouble begins. This is what Frank writes. The child with less looks first at his brother's glass, then at his own, then back at his brother's. Tension starts to build from within, and then any number of actions follow. At minimum, Frank explains, there is an outcry to the authority figure. He always gets more than me. Alternatively, one sibling will try to switch glasses with his brother, who, though innocent in the entire matter, is seen as a hostile force. Does it matter that just 24 hours earlier, a 3/4 full glass was entirely sufficient? In the eyes of the wronged child, it is not. Frank explains that satisfaction, or more broadly speaking, happiness, is not measured on absolute terms, but on a relative basis. The name of Frank's book is Choosing the Right Pond: Human Behavior and the Quest for Status. It's a title which tells it all. His guiding thesis is that as human beings, our primary concern when it comes to status is not what we actually do or do not have, but about where we stand relative to others. Knowingly or unknowingly, we subdivide our reality into subgroups or ponds: familial, professional, geographic, or otherwise. And it is by way of those subgroups that we measure whether we are happy, or, as is often the case, not happy. As H.L. Mencken once explained, wealth can be defined as any income that is at least $100 more a year than the income of one's wife's sister's husband. Now, we human beings are funny creatures. We can be incredibly successful by certain measures, but be totally dissatisfied because we see what others have. And so we feel like small fish in a very big pond. Or we could find ourselves in the most modest circumstances, but feel totally on top of the world. Why? Because we see ourselves as big fish in a small pond. We see how much better we are faring than so many around us, and that makes us feel, or potentially feel, very good. Frank applies his thesis on the relative nature of status and happiness to large questions such as redistribution of taxes, regulation, government paternalism. Given my 3 weeks of macroeconomics, I dropped the class in college, those topics are well beyond my pay grade. But nevertheless, anecdotally, his insights make intuitive sense. I recall my best friend coming out of her medical residency and being courted with 2 job offers. The pay was pretty much the same, but in one community, she knew that she could work less and live like an absolute queen. While in Southern California, she'd have to work doubly hard just to make ends meet. I recall speaking to her about her internal debate and the respective trade-offs between the 2 options. And ultimately, rather than being rich, rested, and single in Oregon, she chose to be overworked, underpaid, and married in California. And I believe she is far happier than had she chosen otherwise. Not all ponds are right for all people. But if you want to be happy, at some point you have to decide. You have to know yourself and your circumstances well enough to know which pond you want. Because once you are swimming in it, it is relative to others in that pond that you will derive your happiness or lack of it. To do otherwise, to swim in one pond but always look to the other, to constantly measure yourself against a world that is not your own, that is the surest way to a life of dissatisfaction and heartache. It's why "thou shalt not covet" made it into the top 10. Going through life pining for what others have is the surest way to never find happiness. Which I believe would have been really helpful advice to the first families of our biblical tradition. More than by parent-child relationships, more than by husbands and wives, the drama of the book of Genesis, these dramas are played out by way of sibling relationships and rivalries. We start with Cain and Abel. We move on to Isaac and Ishmael. Soon, Rachel and Leah. Next month, Joseph and his brothers. And in each case, the stakes are far greater than a glass of juice at the breakfast table. The affection of parents, the love of a spouse, or the attention of God. Each case, the root of the strife can be situated in the relative nature of status and happiness. His sacrifice is accepted by God, but mine is not. He is the son of the favored wife, but I am not. She is the one blessed with children, and I am not. Each set of siblings is a case study for Frank's research. And no 2 siblings are more at odds, more filled with enmity than this week's fraternal pair of Jacob and Esau. And yes, they were twins, but from the very first breath, it was clear that these 2 would or should swim in very different ponds. Their physical appearance was like night and day. Esau was rugged and red and outdoorsy. Jacob was a mild man who dwelt indoors. Esau had the birthright and the love of his father Isaac. Jacob had the love of his mother Rebekah and had the in utero promise of greatness. Jacob and Esau are more than just people, they are archetypes. Their story is a biblical phrasing of a philosophical or sociological question. Is it possible for 2 brothers, born of the same womb, but so clearly meant to swim in different ponds, to live full, satisfied lives of fulfillment and reciprocal love and affection? We know, sadly, that the Bible's answer will be a resounding no. The 19th century German rabbi Shimshon Raphael Hirsch explains that the failure of Esau and Jacob's relationship did not just belong to them, but also, and perhaps even more so, to their parents. In Hirsch's own words, to try to bring up a Jacob and an Esau in the same college, make them have the same habits and hobbies, want to teach and educate them in the same way, is the surest way to court disaster. Had Isaac and Rebekah appreciated the differences in Jacob and Esau's characters and temperaments, had they nurtured each son according to his respective strengths and directed them each toward his own pond, then, Hirsch explains, with their own totally different natures, they could still have remained twin brothers in spirit and life. In a passage no doubt reflective of what Hirsch saw in 19th century family life, he marks out the road tragically not taken. There was potential for Jacob and Esau to develop their own selves, differentiate one from the other, celebrate each other's achievements, soothe each other in life's setbacks, enjoy the richness of their respective circumstances. The potential was there, but it was never realized. And both Jacob and Esau lived with this feeling of perpetual dissatisfaction and resentment. What one brother had, the other perceived to be a slight. The blessing one received was understood to be at the expense of the other. And neither brother could be absolutely happy because each brother believed his happiness had to be relative to the other. In their minds, it was a zero-sum game in which the increased joy of one necessarily meant a diminution of joy in the other. Like there's not enough pie. Not for another 20-some years would Jacob and Esau finally be able to reconcile. Each one needed the passage of time to cool off. Each one needed to develop his own family, his own livelihood, his own sense of self in order to realize that they could, if they so chose, embrace each other and celebrate each other and be happy with what the other had. And as we will read in the coming weeks, the biblical story of Jacob and Esau, thank God, ends very well. They grow up, they learn to be comfortable in their own skin, and they learn to embrace each other. But in this week before Thanksgiving, a festival that forces us to consider for what we are thankful, we know it is a story that is not just about our predecessors, but about each of us and our own families. Far too often, our own family dynamics are marred by the same ruptures as we read about the Shabbat. And all too often, neither we nor our siblings have figured out a way to sit together, literally or figuratively, thankful for the blessings of our own lives while rejoicing in the blessings of our loved ones. It wasn't easy for Jacob and Esau, and it's not easy for us. But we dare not wait decades as they did, because we know life is too short, and the relationships are too precious and too few, and before it is too late, we need to learn to say to each other, as Esau would one day say to Jacob, "I have enough, my brother. Let what you have remain yours." It's easier to say that than to do it. It takes a conscious, active decision. But it is a task that is well within our reach if we commit to doing it. To be grateful for the blessings in our lives, to be grateful for the blessings of those we love, to choose our pond, and to know the satisfaction of which our rabbi spoke, Ezehu Yashir, who is rich, Hasameach B'chelko, the one who is truly happy with their portion. Shabbat Shalom. We offer a prayer of healing for those who are in need. In our community, we think of Joey Scott Poster, Deborah Brodsky, Dennis Good, Brian Green, Wendy Cohen, Florence Wittenstein, Frances Cutler-Hahn, who probably doesn't need to be on this list because she's doing great, Kim Keller, Abby Sandberg, John Mitchell, Tobias Houghton, and Olivia Fogel. Please share the names of those you are thinking of.
Ellen Mayer.
Tom Rice. Please join us in this prayer of healing.
מי שברך אבותינו ואמותינו, אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה, רבקה, רחל ולאה, הוא יברך את החולים. מי שברך אבותינו ואמותינו, אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה, רבקה, רחל ולאה, הוא יברך את החולים. הקדוש ברוך הוא, ימלא רחמים עליהם, הקדוש ברוך הוא, ימלא רחמים עליהם. מי שברך אבותינו ואמותינו, אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה, רבקה, רחל ולאה, הוא יברך את החולים. רפואת הנפש ורפואת הגוף, השתה בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ונאמר אמן.
If you would like to come join us to open the ark doors, please come forward at this time, and I'll ask everybody to please rise.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Okay, well, he can play with the ark doors as long as he wants. All right. I know. Oh, yeah. Danny's a guitar player. Lots of fun things up here on the Bima. We honor the following yortzites on this Shabbat: Patricia Helen Barnett Wind, June Cooper, Dick Eskind, Rosalie Fix, Harvey Framer, Fred Earl Friedman, Julius Gaines, Harry Kay, Hilmar Kleeman, Norman Mitchell Lippman, Charlotte Mark, David Olashansky, William Otis, Gail Provisor Simmons, Henry Rabin, Paul Richter, Alan Hill Rogers, Abraham Schindler, Erwin Schwartz, Sarah Bleckman Silver, Mary Spencer, James Spire, Wynette Weitzman, Louis Zimmerman. We continue mourning for Jean Holland Foxman, Valerie Herson, William Bill Schreibman, Owen Michael Taylor, Linda Holderlin, Richard Schur, Levi Weinstein, Roberta Luttrell, Mark Stern, Kevin Paul Duke, Jean Harriet Eisenberg, Annette Schaefer Eskind, Randy Bellows, Joel Berlatsky, Elsie Mae Matlock, Alexander Jacob Gross, Melvin Goldman, Jack Friedman, Lindsay Chappell, David Grodsky, Jeff Margolis, Shirley Fair, Rusty King, Ann Evans, Don Luis Senzori, Greta Glick, Robert Oglander, Julio Ernesto Mejia Perez, Charlene Estrin, Richard Hiller, Brian Hitchcock, Rabbi Micah Ellenson, Richard Heller, Leslie Susan Winner, Ethel Ress, Mark Hiller, and Craig Smith. If I did not mention the name of your loved one, please do so at this time. Please join me in the Mourner's Kaddish. Yikadal v'yikadash shnei rabah, be'amad yivrach v'yirtei v'yamlik malchutei, v'chayachon u'yomechon u'chayei d'kol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala b'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevarach le'olam olmei almaya, yitvarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal shmei d'kudishah b'richu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Osei shalom b'mramav, huya asei shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael
v'yimru amen.
The memories of all our loved ones, be every day a blessing and sweetness for us. And together we say,
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron le'masei v'reishit. כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת לחיים.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shalom. Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra, le'etz nasa b'chefso kol, azay melech shemo nikra, azay melech shemo nikra, ve'acharei kichlot hakol levado imloch nora, ve'hu haya ve'hu ho הווה, והוא יהיה בתפארה, והוא יהיה בתפארה, והוא אחד ואין שני, להמשיל לו להכבירה, בלי ראשית, בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמזרח, ולא העוז והמזרח, והוא אלי וחי גאלי, וצור חבלי בעת צרה, והוא ניסי ומנוס לי, מנת כוסי ביום הקרב, מנת כוסי ביום הקרב, בידו אפקיר רוחי, בעת אישן לעירה, ואם רוחי גוויעתי, אדוני לי ולא יירא, אדוני לי ולא יירא. שבת שלום.